Hey guys, my name is Daniel Sommer. I'm a commercial headshot and portrait photographer based here in beautiful Sydney, Australia. I have a commercial photography studio here in Sydney, and in Sydney we stock a whole bunch of cool camera and lighting equipment, one of them being a whole bunch of Nanlite equipment that you can see right behind me. Now within the Nanlite brand, they have a Forza lineup, the Forza 60, the 150, the 300, the 300Bs, and they're by far the most requested lights that we have here at the studio. My favorite versatile studio setup is using two Forza 300s shot through a gigantic scrim for even nice soft lighting. So when Nanlite Australia reached out to me to review their brand new Forza 720, I was like, sounds fantastic. If that can replace two Forza 300s, that could be an amazing game changer for my studio space. So Nanlite Australia and PROtog both teamed up together and sent me one of their two demo models to review. And here it is, so let's find out what's in it. Fuck yeah, good stuff. Hey, listen, there's some cool stuff in there for you guys. It's awesome. Holy shit, I'm excited already. Okay. Alrighty guys, this is the bag. The bag is very, very similar to the Forza 300s and 500s. No surprise there. However, let's open her up and find out what's actually in it. Ta-da! Cool. We've got some manuals, don't need that. Got cables, power. Fantastic. The power unit, that is definitely much bigger than the ones known on the 500s and the 300s. The clamp for the power brick. A standard Nanlite reflector dish. And the light itself. Ta-da! This thing is an absolute beast. Holy crap, that's big. This is how it looks like, you guys. Here we go. All right, we good for this? Jesus Christ. Oh wow, it has two fans in it. Look at that. That's awesome. It's very heavy. It's rated about, I don't know, maybe 10 kilos. Let's just get rid of this bag, shall we? There you go. Alrighty guys, first impression straight out of the box. Form factor wise, it's roughly about the same length and size as the FS300. It's a little bit taller than that. It's definitely bigger than the Forza 500 and 300. The port in the back for the power is a heavy duty port rather than the normal, more slightly smaller ports that the 300 Forza 500s have. And it's also much, much heavier than the 500 and the 300. It's rated about 10 kilos roughly-ish. And guys, for the first time ever, and I've been super excited about this, they've put a bloody umbrella mount into a Forza lineup. It's been requested a million times because Nanlite has been putting an umbrella mount into the Forza Bs, the bicolored versions, but never really on Forza daylight balanced light. So I'm super excited they actually took the feedback and put that in. That's amazing, really good. Cob in the front is very close and similar to the Forza 500s and 300s. It takes a Bowens mount and it comes with the normal Bowens Nanlite reflector dish, which is really good. So all your standard Nanlite accessories will fit on top of this Nanlite Forza 720. All right, cool. Let's put this on a stand and let you have a closer look at what this actually looks like. First impression, pretty damn good. I like it. Connections are big, which is better than the Forza 300s and 500s, to be honest. That thing is roughly about the same size-ish, slightly different connection points. DMX in and out. It has power in, obviously, and a power lead to the light itself. It gets very hot rather quickly on top if you put your hand here or underneath it. Not that you would, but it has 2 fans built in compared to the Forza 300s and 500s. And it also has a couple of fans in here. And it is very quiet. I've been told this thing has a ladder output of about 800 watts, but we'll find out. We'll put it to the test and yeah, we'll just play with it. Have a look what we can do with it. Now, what I'm excited about this is the fact that you can just put your normal Bones S-mount accessory to it, which is really good. So that if you already have a Nanlite Forza product, you can just use your adapters and accessories that you already have for it. All right, let's look at the power unit itself. Super easy, DMX in and out on either sides. Then we have the AC power in, and we have the newly redesigned lead that goes into the actual light. We turn it off by one switch up top. That's simple. It turns on the menu on the bottom, and then you flick through it very much like you're used to from your Forza 300s and 500s. Really easy to use. You got a daylight button that's new now. You got a menu button where you can go through it. The right dial here switches through the menu. You have an effects button here as well where you can go through it. And then you just up and down with your power settings on 0.1 increments, which is really good. And that's about all there is to say about this. You've got 2 V-Lock batteries that you can mount on the side this time around. And then on the back, you have the mounting plate for a light stand. So that's the power brick of the Forza 720. Now let's have a quick look at the Forza 300s and 500 power bricks. They look very much like so. It's a little bit taller, and the V-Lock batteries are on the back. So you flick them in here, or the AC power unit you can attach here. So V-Lock batteries here, V-Lock batteries there. That's a little bit different. Now the menu button is slightly different as well. The display on these little suckers here is on top. Display is on top, whereas here it's on the side. The knobs are exactly the same. The menu is the same as the Forza 300s and 500s. Noticeable differences: DMX in and out or on the side, power is on the side as well. And then one thing that I really love about the 720 already is the fact that they have a different input for the light. This is the standard connection type cable that Nanlite had for the 300s and 500s. The little connection types inside, they keep breaking off, which is not ideal. And the new connection type is quite different to this. So it's a heavy duty cable, which is fantastic, whereas this, you may have to guess as to where it goes in. Also, the 720 is being supplied with a 5-meter head lead, which is fantastic, whereas with the Forzas, 300s and 500s, you need to get them separately. But other than that, roughly about the same. Cool, all right, so this light is fantastic if you want to use it as an additional light on your film set, on video productions. You can bump this through a window, emulate sunlight, you hook a fennel onto this thing and you're good to go. The 720 is not quite as bright as a Blondie or a 1K, 2K light. However, for the price point and the amount of light output you get here, it's absolutely ridiculously great to have. It also doesn't get as hot. And if you know, Australian summers here get ridiculously hot with the aircon off on film sets. So that's a great alternative to have. The Forza 720 comes with a built-in Bluetooth and wireless built-in that enables you to control this unit from your phone via the Nanlink app, as well as the Nanlite remote control. This unit is mains operated, however you have an option to 2 V-Lock batteries. The V-Lock batteries you as a gaffer have laying around, it can be easily used to power this, so super portable as well as usable in studio space. This thing, absolute stamp of approval from me.